Today's Tuesday, so it would have been CJ's first game. So it's Leo's story. Do you want to cuddle, CJ?
No.
Okay. Leo, it's your story. You can get your bear if you want to, CJ.
Going to Fnaf.
We need something a little bit different than that.
Okay.
Did you hear me, CJ?
Huh?
You can get your bear if you want to.
Going on an adventure.
Elvie and the Siege going on an adventure?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe there'll be some Fnaf or something in it. Once upon a time, Elvie and the Siege woke up. And Elvie was like, jump scare! And his face went, bzzzt, and the Siege was like, didn't even scare me at all or make me jump. Watch this one, blah! And Elvie was like, so much didn't even jump or scare a little even bit. And he was like, watch this one. And he went, Brrr! And his head fell off and rolled on the floor. And the Siege laughed. He's like, ha, you jump scared your own head off. And Elvie was like, stop making fun. He's like, body, come over here. And his body was like wandering around like a zombie, like, oh. And the Siege was like, I'll help you. And the Siege guided the body to his head, and then he put his head back on. The Siege said, you jump scared yourself. Elvie said, I didn't even. I totally meant to do all of that on purpose. And the Siege said, I'll show you how to jump scare. And he went, bah! And he split right in half from the top down to the bottom and fell in two pieces. And Elvie's like, ha, you jump scared yourself in half. The Siege was like, put me back together. I can't even move. And Elvie said, okay, I will. And he kicked him. And the Siege said, ow, what are you doing? And Elvie said, I'm kicking your half of your body over to the other half. Poof, ow, poof, ow, poof, ow. And the Siege went back together, and he said, good thing we're made out of Minecraft blocks. Elvie said, let's go on an adventure. The Siege said, okay, we can go, excuse me, we can go looking for jump scares. And Elvie said, that's perfect. And so they took off, and they went to Meep City, and they went to the information lady. And she said, now what are you guys up to? And Elvie said, we want to find jump scares. And she said, what? And the Siege said, you know, where they scare you and you jump. And she said, I've never heard of such a thing. And Elvie said, jump scares? How old are you? It's like the thing, like everybody jump scares. And she said, I don't even know. Let's see, I guess I got scared once, and I might have jumped a little bit, like got startled. And the Siege said, see, you know what jump scare is. What scared you? She said, well, there was a spider on my wall. And Elvie said, that's not a jump scare. She said, oh, okay. And she said, I know what you can do. You can go down to the trampoline store, or trampoline place. The Siege said, what? And Elvie said, what are we going to find there? And she said, well, you might find some jump scares. And Elvie said, okay, whatever. And they went to the trampoline place. And there was a guy at the front desk, and he said, okay. Because it was kind of like Jump for Joy, except for it wasn't inflated bouncies, it was trampoline bouncies. And he said, okay, it's $5 for the next hour. So they paid him, and they went in. And there's all sorts of trampolines everywhere. And Elvie got on a trampoline. He's like, wow, look at how high I'm going. I'm going so high I can't even believe it. And I'm going way up into the air, and I can't even almost touch the ceiling. And the Siege was like, I'm going to jump on a trampoline too. And he's like, woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. And he did a somersault. And Elvie's like, that's totally like Mario. That's how he does that. The Siege said, maybe he has trampolines in his shoes. And Elvie said, yeah, I bet you he does. Here the whole time we thought he could jump and do flips like that naturally. The Siege said, I'm going to get some trampolines and put them in my shoes, and then I'm going to be so awesome I can't even believe my own pants. And Elvie said, that's awesome. And just then, the lights went out. And Elvie said, whoa, I can't even see where I'm jumping. And the Siege said, yeah, let's jump to a stop. And so they went boing, 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 boing. And they were just standing on their trampolines. And the Siege said, who turned out the lights? And Elvie said, yeah, turn them back on because we're still in here. We paid our $5. Come on, give us our time. And just then they heard a noise. Who goes there? And Elvie said, who goes where? And the voice said, there. And the Siege said, where? Where is there? And the voice said, I don't know. It's just a spooky thing people say. Who goes there? And Elvie said, well, tell us where there is and we'll tell you who's going. And the voice said, no, it's not like that. It's like, how dare you go there? And the Siege said, go where? And Elvie said, oh, he means like when you're talking and there's something you shouldn't say and then you say it. And it's like, oh, no, he didn't go there. And the voice said, no, that's not what that means. It means who walks there. And the Siege said, same problem. Who walks where? There where somebody's walking. And Elvie said, you mean who walks? And the voice said, I guess technically, yes. Who walks? And the Siege said, just about everybody? And the voice said, no, it's a rhetorical question. You're supposed to be petrified with fear. And Elvie said, oh, well, it is really dark in here. I guess I am kind of afraid. And the Siege said, you know, we would probably be a lot more afraid if we could see you. And the voice said, that's a good point. And then a light turned on the far side of the room. And it was a bear. A brown bear. And Elvie said, are you the bear? And the bear said, yes. Who goes there? And the Siege said, I know. A bear. And the bear said, no, not me. Who are you? Who are you? And what are you doing in my place? And Elvie said, oh, why didn't you just say that? I'm Elvie. This is the Siege, and we're jumping. And the bear said, who let you in? And the Siege said, we paid our $5. And plus, you're wasting our time. Now turn on the lights so we can jump. And Elvie said, I'm going to jump anyway. Boom, boom, boom. The Siege said, oh yeah, night jumping. Boom, boom, boom. And the bear came closer, or his face did. They couldn't see the rest of him. He said, what are you doing in my jumping place? And Elvie said, jumping? And the Siege said, yeah, like we're not like swimming. And the bear said, you guys, you answer the questions too literally. You need to be afraid and look beyond what I'm saying. And Elvie said, oh, there's somebody behind you? And just then, there was somebody behind him, a blue bunny. And the blue bunny said, let's just scare him. And the Siege said, oh yeah, scare us really bad. And the bear said, if you don't watch out, you will get scared. And Elvie said, please, we're not watching out at all. Come and scare us. And the rabbit said, who are these guys? They're not supposed to want to be scared. And Elvie said, yeah, do it. And the bear said, you asked for it. And the bear came right up next to him and went, and his face opened up, and you could see all sorts of electronics and some eyeballs, and it was so yucky. And Elvie said, ah, and the Siege said, ah. And Elvie said, the Siege were jumping and getting scared. And the Siege said, woohoo, we got jump scared. So awesome. And just then, two more animals came up. There was a fox and a chicken. A chicken or a duck?
Chicken.
A chicken and a fox. And the chicken said, who likes to get scared? It's not right. And the fox said, they won't last past my scare. And he disappeared into the darkness. And Elvie said, oh, there's another guy coming. He's going to scare us. And just then, brah, he came out of the ceiling upside down. And he didn't have any fur on. It was just all electronics and hanging some wires and stuff. And the Siege was like, oh, so scary. And Elvie was like, I'm so scared and I'm jumping on a trampoline in the dark. Jump scare, they both said. See, you need to lay down. What are you doing? You're like slithering up the bunk bed. No, it doesn't matter if you want to. It's not time for that. And then the bunny said, it's my turn, it's my turn. And he hopped, and then he turned off the light, and he turned it back on. And he didn't have any face at all. It was just two lights. And Elvie said, good thing you brush your teeth, because that would have been really smelly, bad robot breath. And the siege was like, yeah, but that was a pretty good jump. That was a pretty good scare. And the chicken said, what do you mean? Like, you rate people's scares? And Elvie said, oh, yeah, some scares are way better than others. And Freddy Fazbear said, well, whose scare was best? And Elvie said, well, so far, probably the fox. And Foxy said, yeah, I'm the jumpiest, scariest. And Freddy Fazbear said, no, I'm the jumpiest, scariest. Watch this. And he pulled his own arm off and went, and put it back on. And Elvie said, whoa, that's crazy. Watch this. And Elvie pulled his head off. Blah, 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 blah. And all the robots went, bah! And they ran away. He pulled his head off. And Elvie put his head back on. He said, well, we're Minecrafters. Of course we can do that. And the siege said, watch this. And he pulled himself in half and fell down. And he said, oh, no, I need to get put back together. And Elvie kicked him back together. And the bear said, well, we're leaving for now, but we'll be back. And Elvie said, this was the best jump scare ever. The end. Okay, and what's your story called, Leo?
Called Elvie and the Siege going to Fnaf.
Okay.